come here along with SDMC officers to bring down this illegally constructed land.
ऐसे लोग हैं जिन हिरासत में लेकर के लगातार पूछताछ कर रही है, एनआईए जांच कर रही है और पंजाब की जो खुफिया जो विभाग है वो भी इस पर नजर बनाए हुए है। और एक शख्स को जो जिसका नाम निशान सिंह है, हमें बताया जा रहा है कि उसको गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया है और उसका कनेक्शन जो है हरविंदर सिंह रिंदा से जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं स्टैब्लिश हो रहा है। हो सकता है कि अभी अगले कुछ घंटों में कुछ और गिरफ्तारियां हो और हो सकता है कि पंजाब पुलिस पूरे साजिश को बेनकाब कर दे और एक एक कड़ियां जोड़ने में कामयाब हो जाए।
Jordan's King Abdullah II met with the Senate leaders from both parties on Capitol Hill ahead of his scheduled meeting with the President Joe Biden at the White House. He is expected to meet Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. The emblematic and luxurious hotel Saratoga was to have its grand reopening, but instead it is now a ruin behind a pile of rubble. 80% of its structure has been damaged after an explosion that killed at least 42 people and injured dozens of others. The lawyer of the former Honduran president Juan Orlando Hernandez is being held like a prisoner of war. In a New York federal jail, Judge Attorney Raymond Colon made the assertion that Hernandez pleaded not guilty to the charges that he received millions of dollars to support a drug trade. World Health Organization chief slammed China and said that China's zero COVID strategy is not sustainable given the virus's ever-evolving nature. Speaking at the media briefing, the WHO chief said that China's draconian measures have
Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group and NECC.
Good evening and welcome. So excited was the lobby that the Supreme Court will cancel the sedition law that it uttered absolute falsehoods this morning. It started reporting through its loyal media outlets that the sedition law has been struck off, it's over. In reality, it was quite the opposite. The Supreme Court, on the basis of an affidavit which carried the name and the assurance of the Prime Minister of India, agreed with the government's position. And the government's position is this, that given the fact that this law is antiquated and maybe past its expiry date in its present form, it needs considerable review. So the government is reviewing and the court is saying, we agree, it's okay. And in the interim, the court hopes that there won't be fresh cases, but also makes it clear it is not interfering in the governmental process. Now my question is this, where on earth is the court's snubbing or contradicting the government? If anything, the court agrees with the government. But having said that, let me ask you today, viewers, is nothing seditious? Is that the point of some people? Is supporting terrorists not seditious? Is promoting hate against security forces, against the army, saying that the army and the security forces who live and die for the nation are terrorists? And the terrorists who kill at will are heroes, is taking that position not seditious? What kind of a la-la land are we going to live in? What kind of woke logic is that? Is Sarjil Imam wanting to cut off the northeast from the rest of India, conspiring against the Indian army? Or the Bharat Tere Tukde Honge gang not seditious? Are we going crazy? Of course it's seditious. And much more. And tonight it is for you to say that as well. Because I fear that some really anti-national groups will try to slip under the guise of fighting for free speech and try and get away. Think about it, viewers. If all terrorist supporters and all terrorists get away, then you and I will be at risk. And that is against national interest. So reviewing the law and all that is fine. But to stretch it by allowing anti-nationals to get away is not. It cannot be allowed. Let's debate, ladies and gentlemen. Only Republic gets it right. Lutyens spins yarn. Where is the stay on sedition laws? Debate number 1 tonight. Debate number 2 this evening. What's sedition, what's not? 9:35 p.m. case in point coming up tonight. Debate number 3 this evening. Is there a Burn India group vying for a Sri Lanka-like situation in India? Why do they hate our country? That's debate number 3. And finally, was an anti-tank weapon used to cause the Mohali blast? That's what India's top defense expert has claimed. That's debate number 4, and here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the Debate Tonight. Sedition not stayed. Supreme Court urges governments to refrain from using 124 till the review of the government is completed. Lobby tries spin mastering. The verdict to claim victory exposed by Republic. Republic gets it spot on.
कि हिंदुस्तान में जितनी भी दहशतगर्द की वारदात होती है, मुझे पक्का यकीन है इसमें तमाम मरकजी एजेंसियों के भी हाथ होते हैं.
Undated video, very controversial now in the social media, showing an IMC man making a case for terrorist groups. Heard saying agencies are behind terrorist attacks, not terrorists themselves.
अगर ये जो इसी तरह हमारा जो मुल्क चलता रहा कि किसी ने भी बात की नहीं होती, सेडिशन चार्जेस लगाए जाते हैं, इसको रोकेंगे नहीं अभी, तो जो हालात इस वक्त श्रीलंका के हैं उससे बदतर हमारे हालात हो जाएंगे.
The Burn India gang wants India to burn. Hope and pray every single day that what happened in Sri Lanka will happen in India. Who's going to stop them? CCTV shows RPG was fired from a moving car. Some experts believe anti-tank missile may have been used. And Jharkhand Mining Secretary and IS officer Pooja Singhal arrested over cash stash, her political links under the scanner. And what did they say, viewers? They said sedition is stayed, they said. No more section 124A, they said. The lobby went all out to drive a false narrative that sedition laws have been banned. But only and only Republic got it right. And the others tried course correcting. There is no stay on 124A. The lobby saw a win for their narrative where there was none. Lutyens got it wrong. And tonight I say it's time for a reality check. I have with me the order of the Supreme Court of India and the civil original jurisdiction, ladies and gentlemen. And on the debate, I will prove that the lobby lied to you today. Let's debate.
At about 11:30 a.m., as the Supreme Court hearing on sedition was on, outside the courtroom, Lutyens spun a yarn and celebrated the end of the sedition law. But what the court really said was, sedition can't be struck down in a day. Only Republic Media Network got it right. There was no stay on sedition laws. Section 124A of the IPC continues to stand.
There is a polite suggestion by the Supreme Court that pending review, which might be a lengthy and long-drawn affair, any fresh application of the sedition charge be kept in abeyance across the country. Though not an instruction, but any word from topmost court of the country carries enough weight for Section 124A to become a dead letter effectively. The onus, of course, being more on the states than the center.
Our position very clear, and we also informed the Honorable Court about the intention of the Honorable Prime Minister. All the organs of the state must respect each other and also to practice our respect.
Fact is, the top court has put the onus on the center. They have effectively accepted the proposal that the center can re-examine the law.
We must note that the government of Prime Minister Modi, in an affidavit, had told the Honorable Supreme Court that it wishes to re-examine this issue of the sedition provision in the Indian Penal Code. That itself was a very positive move. It must be noted in context of Prime Minister Modi's government removing some 1,500 obsolete or old archaic laws, and the fact that the government is committed for the welfare and for the benefit of every Indian citizen.
The centre on its part has been quick to issue guidelines that make any fresh application of sedition charge a little more difficult than earlier. This includes the condition that application of the section cannot be done by an officer below the rank of a superintendent of police.
The Latvian spin masters have got a reality check because their narrative on the sedition laws and their pressure tactics to overwhelm the courts to strike down the law have failed. Let's debate.
And viewers, the funny thing is, they almost thought they could mislead 1.3 billion people. But of course, then there is Republic, and we had to fight a lot of the people in the Latvian media. They are whining and crying as of now. They are whining and crying. MR Venkatesh is smiling, but MR others are not smiling. They are whining, they are crying. They are abusing Republic. They want abuse. They hate Republic even more than Parambir and Sachin Waze, probably do. And they hate us. They hate us. They hate us so much for telling the people the truth. They said sedition is gone. Where's it gone? It's not gone. Atikur Rahman is there. Riju is there. Gaurav Bhatia. It's so funny. It's so funny. These people will do anything, Gaurav Bhatia. They'll even lie about what the Supreme Court said. I mean, I don't know. Limits been crossed today. Limits been crossed. Where is the stay? I want to know, where is the stay? Someone tell me, where is the stay? Come on.
Let them whine, Arnab.
Hands up.
Can I start?
Riju goes. Yes, go.
Can I begin?
Yes, we begin. Race.
Okay. What the Honorable Supreme Court of India said, and I quote, "It will be appropriate not to use these provisions of law till further re-examination is over. We hope and expect that centre and states will desist from registering any FIR under 124A or initiate proceeding under the same till re-examination is over," which in front of the nation, which in different words sounds as the sedition law until the centre re-examines the law is put on hold and no fresh FIRs
Come on now, Riju. Come on now, Riju.
Now,
Riju.
the point
No, 1 minute, Riju. Just wait a minute. Pause, put a semicolon out there because I caught you red-handed, and I must tell the people why I've caught you red-handed. Allow me an opportunity, please, to lacerate your views intellectually on my program. Thank you. Point number C, page number 4. The following point. Following, just under what you have said, it says, if any fresh case is registered under section 124A of the IPC, the affected parties are at liberty to approach the concerned courts for appropriate relief. The courts are requested to examine the relief sought, taking into account the present order passed as well as the clear stand taken by the Union of India. Following which, one more. Please understand. In addition to the above, the Union of India shall be at liberty to issue the directive as proposed and placed before us to the state governments to prevent any misuse of section 124A of the IPC. And therefore, point number 5, in view of the above, it is clear Union of India agrees with the prima facie opinion expressed by this court that the rigors of 124A is not in tune with the current social milieu. But it also goes on to say in point number 6, the court is cognizant. Oh my God, Riju is thinking, how did Arnab read the order? MR Riju is also mentally abusing me now. He's saying, how come Arnab comes with the facts all the time? And how come I can't go off running to a Latvian's channel with a 4-letter name? And my point therefore being this, Riju, I haven't finished. MR, should I let go of Riju or should I continue a little bit more? Viewers, what do you want? Should I continue? Should I continue? Should I continue, MR? Should I continue, Justice MR? Should I continue, Justice MR?
Please continue, Arnab, for heaven's sake.
Justice MR says in his court, he allows me to continue. Riju, I haven't finished. And the court also says, page number 3, point number 6. Gaurav Bhatia, please note. This court, is cognizant of security interests and integrity of the state on one hand and the civil liberties of citizens on the other. There is a requirement to balance both sets of considerations, which is a difficult exercise. So the court is saying exactly what the government is saying. I mean, where is the state? I don't understand, please.
Now, can I answer you?
Ridiculous.
Now, can I answer you, Mr.
This is
Goswami?
ridiculous. Gaurav, you want to answer me?
I'll tell you what the answer is. The answer is, yes, I will answer you because I've heard your narrative. Now listen to the answer. The thing
narrative,
is...
I just read out a Supreme Court order. Are you calling a Supreme Court order a narrative?
No.
Are you saying today in the case of SG Bombatkere versus Union of India, there's a narrative? Are you attacking the court?
If you do you want to speak? No.
Are you saying that CJI, NV Ramanna, Justice Suryakant and Justice Hima Kohli are part of a narrative? Are you saying three honorable judges, including the Chief Justice of India, are casting a narrative?
Hearing your own voice. Why don't you let others speak, or you want to hear your own voice?
No, but you said when I read the Supreme Court order, you said it was a narrative.
The bottom line is... No, I am saying what you are trying to put a spin on it. What I am trying to say is that the Honorable Court, in his observance or in his stricture, has said that no fresh applicants can be filed and all the cases are put on hold. Which literally means that the central regime of BJP and the Congress...
Come on now. Shall we open the debate? Raju, shall we open the debate? Raju, MR wants to contradict you. 1 minute. MR coming in and then I'll let Gaurav come in. Come on now, let's debate. Thank you. MR.
Arnab, the first point is this country requires a very heavy dose of sedition law, period. First one. The second one is it is being abused. That's the fact of the matter. That people like Ranas who have gone to read Hanuman Chalisa have been slapped with 124 capital A. Hanuman Chalisa ke liye use kiye yaar. So don't try to...
MR is on the debate. MR.
So the point here is that yes, 124A must continue. 124A must continue. But be that as it may, the Honorable Supreme Court rightly says the liberty of individuals as well as the security of the state has to be balanced, because there is a complaint before it, because there are people who have come there. So the Supreme Court does not want to act like you, sir. It wants to act in a sagacious manner and then take all the facts into consideration and then come to a conclusion. Now there is
people behind
sir, every Bharat tere tukde honge, inshallah. Is it a matter of mile sur tera mera tumhara? Please answer this. You and I have been raised seeing Bhimshan Joshi and Balamurali Krishna singing this song. Mera sur mera tumhara.
The more you say you hate Muslims, the more you prove you're anti-constitutional.
Similar to that song, or is it a seditious one? This country requires a very heavy, strong,
Okay, I said today, I'm quoting the observations of the court. I had a graphic which just ran, Gaurav. 1 minute, everyone calm down. You see, I'll tell you one thing. Our graphic just ran, can I just put that on air? What the court told Mr. Sibal, said Mr. Sibal. And by the way, the same Mr. Sibal who so diligently appeared to defend Sachin Waze effectively and Parambir Singh truly in the Supreme Court against me. Yes, the same Mr. Sibal, the warrior of free speech, Mr. Sibal. Now, the court said, Mr. Sibal, don't argue in the air, sedition can't be struck down in a day. But they say the court has struck down the laws of sedition. So I want to push that point. Where did that happen? When did it happen? In which fairy tale did it happen? Gaurav is on the debate right now, and there is also Aditya Ranjan on the debate with him. I want Gaurav to come in on the debate.
There is a stay on fresh cases filed on section 124A.
Don't try to qualify now.
Spin a narrative on it. Nobody said
don't try to qualify
now. Come in. I did not interrupt
anyone. Gaurav is on the debate. Debate is on. Riju, it's a hot debate. We have the...
some respect for fellow panelists will do them good.
You interrupted me. Arnab Goswami interrupted me. I was interrupted. Sorry.
I never interrupted. I did not even say a word. Arnab, please regulate the debate.
I did interrupt you. I did interrupt you, but Gaurav didn't. Now you don't have to take revenge on me through Gaurav. Thank you. Please, Gaurav.
If you want, Miss Arnab, if you want people to go gaga over BJP, then why do you call the opposition?
Wait a minute,
You can have
hear
a
the
gaga
other side.
show
No,
about BJP.
Riju,
And how
hear the
good
other
BJP
side, then
is.
we'll come on sharply on the debate, okay, after that. Yeah. Thank you.
This is very incorrigible behavior.
You know, Arnab, the undisputed fact today is what? Where there cannot be any debate. That for 74 years,
got a slap by the
no
Supreme
government,
Court.
out of which 55 years Congress was in power, had the guts to even reconsider this archaic law. And then Narendra Modi ji, the champion of civil liberty, the champion of freedom of speech, decided to intervene and an affidavit was filed before the Honorable Supreme Court. And please ask him to be quiet. Arnab, it's very unfair on his part. I always thought he's a very well-meaning guy. He's interrupting me and heckling me because he knows he'll stand exposed by the end of my statement.
I am offended by what happened
Please
today.
be quiet.
I was not allowed to make
Arnab, I'll be quiet.
Okay, Riju, let him continue. No, Riju, listen. Let's divide the time. Let him speak. Riju, wait a minute. Now, this is again, it's a very serious debate, you know. It's a very 9:18. It's a very serious debate. Okay, beyond all the frivolity of it, we are here to discuss a serious matter that affects the life of millions of Indians. So please, thank you. Let's just hear each other. Thank you. Let Gaurav speak, please. Please, not so much intolerance. Thank you.
Discuss what BJP
is
doing good.
Okay. Okay, so Arnab, today's order itself, there are two portions that I would like to place before the viewers for their benefit because they are very important. The first is, in light of the affidavit that has been filed by the Union of India, the Supreme Court observes, and I quote, "It is clear that the Union of India agrees with the prima facie opinion expressed by this court that the rigors of Section 124A of IPC is not in tune with the current social milieu, and therefore reconsideration will take place by the Union of India." So there is no adversarial order. And second is even more important. You know who was reprimanded? The Maharashtra government. You know why? Because it says, and I quote, "The Attorney General had also, on an earlier date, giving some instances of glaring misuse of this provision, like the case of recital of..."
Let him complete, Riju. Let him complete,
So
Riju.
what happened in Maharashtra? Recital, please, recital of Hanuman Chalisa is abuse of, invoking 124A is an abuse of process of law. Now my second point. Today they are saying that it is their victory. I asked them, Riju, do you know 2020 NCRB data, West Bengal itself has invoked 124A on 2 occasions, and in Jharkhand 56 times they invoked Section 121, which is a harsher provision, and it attracts death penalty. And I would remind them, the manifesto of the Congress in my hand said that please be quiet, let me be
You won't give me a chance.
over first. And
I will.
come.
Wait a minute.
Arnab, their manifesto, Congress party's manifesto said that we will do away with sedition. I am so confused like Rahul Gandhi today. If Congress party said we will do away with sedition, why are they invoking sedition against press reporters in Rajasthan, against Navdeep Rana in Maharashtra, in Chhattisgarh against a man who complained of power cuts? The answer is simple. What they couldn't do in 74 years has been done by Shri Narendra Modi ji. Therefore, they cannot accept the fact that Narendra Modi ji is the champion of freedom of speech and civil liberties. Thank you.
So now you made your points. Riju, I know your hand is up. I'm just saying to everyone that Atik will speak. Aditya Ranjan will speak. And I want to make a couple of very valid points before you come in, Riju. And I'll tell you this. See, in life, Riju, in life, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to these worthies in the Lutyens media. They got it so wrong today. And I believe that if there's ever a case of fake news, it is today. I mean, how much can you peddle? How much can you peddle? You know, today the court has actually said that it only expects governments not to use the law. It has also said it has also said the center is at liberty to issue directives to states. It has said fresh cases under sedition are subject to scrutiny, like all cases are under scrutiny. All cases. And it actually ends up saying that what the government's doing is absolutely correct. Now Atikur, Riju and Aditya Ranjan.
Absolutely
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. It's my challenge to you. Prove me wrong.
Can I ask 3 questions on this show or not?
No, but you'll have to prove me wrong.
You gave BJP a 5-minute free run. Can I have 50 seconds?
No, I will give you 51 seconds, but you'll have to prove me wrong.
Okay. I will ask 3 questions to the BJP primarily. I have nothing about Republic. Republic can do their own show. Oh my God. Again, somebody else is speaking. Forget it. You run your own show. I cannot speak like this. Do it.
Come on now. You know, that's Aditya Ranjan is speaking, so you don't have to worry. Continue.
So can I speak now? Can I ask my question?
Categorical stay by the Supreme Court in this case.
Categorical
there is no
what?
categorical stay in the Supreme Court, although there is no categorical stay by the Supreme Court, but read the direction, the operative portion on page 4.
Let me know when
direction B. What is
there is a categorical stay, though there is no categorical stay. What
Are you saying there is an... One minute. Aditya, you're a Supreme Court lawyer. You're a Supreme Court lawyer. You're a Supreme Court lawyer. I'm asking you, you know, and I would have asked you this question. I would have loved to be on the other side if I was a lawyer on the other side, and you're damn lucky I'm not, because I would have smashed all your arguments to smithereens. Is there anything in the world called an uncategorical stay?
Or a stay couched in some other language? No, sir. A stay is explicit one.
What is parody?
No, sir. Sorry, it is very categorical. There is no stay. It is at best a recommendatory one.
Proceeding with respect to the charge framed under section 124A of the IPC be kept in abeyance. That is a stay on the pending trial. There is stay.
No, Aditya, 1 minute. And by the way, Riju, there is no point saying very unfortunate when I am only arguing on facts. And okay, you've got my attention, but here my point is this. See, okay, I'll give you a point. You give me a point.
Arnab,
let's
can
fight.
I respond?
No, 1 minute. Riju, let's fight. I mean, like fight as in like with words. I'm asking you.
Let me ask my questions. You are giving your points on your show. Why have you called us then?
No, you are asking me questions.
No, then you give me an answer.
Are you asking me? Are you asking me?
BJP 3 questions.
You are asking the BJP 3 questions. Okay, fantastic. No, 1 minute. Riju, so you concede you can't defeat me on the debate, so you are passing my challenge to you. I want you to prove me wrong.
No, I will ask you 3 questions. No, I will ask you 3 questions then. Are you ready to listen, or are you going to go on about yourself?
I am waiting. I can't wait. Come on, let's throw the questions. Come on.
First question. Congress misused the sedition law. Okay. After BJP regime came to power, in the last 6 years, there is a rise of 160% of sedition cases with 3% conviction rate. So BJP also misused this law against journalists, authors, lawyers, activists. Number 2, the 5 states which have got the highest number of sedition cases are BJP ruled states. And my last question is this, that if BJP had the right intention at heart, like Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has done with all other laws, with a stroke of a pen, with an ordinance, why couldn't they go away with the law? Why did they say that we are going to amend and all this? They can pass an ordinance and they say that this law is done and dusted. We are going to formulate a new law for the terrorists.
Okay, okay, he's answering. He's answering.
Give me facts.
He's answering. Okay, now Riju, nothing is unfair now. You've spoken now, please.
So, to my friend Riju, your third question I'll answer first. You know, had Narendra Modi ji brought in an ordinance to repeal it, then these people would have said that we were not consulted. This is not cooperative federalism, and ordinance has been used. But when a legislative process will take place, it is participative democracy. Please don't speak in between. If you do this time, this is my last warning to you.
My God.
I'll change gears and I'll be a different Gaurav then. Be quiet.
Don't give me warnings, please. This is not your Karyalalay. This is not Deen Dayal Upadhyay.
Okay. Focus on the debate. Okay, warriors. Focus on the debate. Thank you.
Yes.
No, ask him to change his tone.
Let's keep focused. Let's keep focused, Riju. We're having a great debate tonight. Let's keep focused.
I think today is a disgrace even to the TMC.
Now, can we stop?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to say within the parliament, when you discuss, deliberate, then that is the real spirit of democracy, and that is why the legislative route. There is nothing wrong. Review, repeal,
you trample
amendment,
the parliament and the federal structure.
Second,
what happened during the repeal of farm laws? Did you consult the opposition?
They ask questions. They do not want to hear replies. There was a girl, a sister of ours, she put up a meme for Mamata Banerjee. She was arrested. This is the freedom of speech and expression in West Bengal. Please be quiet, Priyanka Sharma.
Every day.
Please, Priyanka Sharma, झूठे Mamata Banerjee झूठे आप, ठीक है? I know what I'm talking about. Meme दिखाया था. Riju,
ये जुमलाबाज का सरकार है, झूठा सरकार है. 15 लाख आए लोगों के अकाउंट में. कितना पागल बनाएंगे लोगों को? आज तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट
Come on, we're losing the focus. We're losing the focus, and I want to play something. I want to play something right now. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. The question is tonight. The question really is tonight. The question. Thank you, God, of 1 minute. The question really is tonight. Please wait. Please wait. I have very important input right now. Is no speech worthy? Please listen to me, Gaurav. Gaurav, a minute.
Murdering the citizenry
a minute.
That is your model.
I'm on a focus point right now. I'm on a focus point. I need everyone's attention. I need everyone's attention for a moment, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I need your focus now, ladies and gentlemen. Gaurav Bhatia, just take a deep breath and wait for a minute. Can I request you? The question really is, viewers.
You take any deep breath till the time this person doesn't come on a ventilator. Okay?
You are a disgrace to
and
the
that
nation,
is metaphorically
and your
spoken.
party is a disgrace to this
He's
country.
a disgrace. They do not respect the right of others to speak. They come, they heckle, they will ask questions, but don't listen to the answers. Why did Mamata Banerjee invoke 124A, NCRB data? Why did she? Why did she? I'm asking you. Can you respond? आपकी ममता बनर्जी ने कहा कि नहीं कहा कि चमड़ी उधेड़ दूं कि जय श्री राम बोला? Priyanka Sharma put up a meme on Mamata Banerjee. She was arrested. Why? Can you answer that? I will put up a meme on Mamata Banerjee.
I ask you. I think you're heckling also a lot, Riju. Now, please, all those yawn and boring gestures and all the things that you've been doing also not appropriate. Please listen to me. I want to ask the viewers a question. Can I get your attention, both of you gentlemen? Can I request you, please? There's one point I want to make, and this is to viewers across the country.
Can you tell the names of the 3 judges? He won't be able to tell. He's not read the order and he's heckling here.
I can tell, and that's enough.
I am not sitting here for an exam on the court order.
They come here without any homework being done, and then they come and heckle. How dare you?
Now there's an important point.
NCRB data says you have invoked
Supreme Court has given you a tight
sedition. Mamata Banerjee has invoked sedition. What do you have to say to that?
Can I proceed? Justice M.R. Venkatesh, can I proceed? Thank you. Okay. Justice M.R. has said I can proceed. Please, thank you. 1 minute. Can we have a sense of humor? Viewers, 1 minute, please. 1 minute, Gaurav. The question really is no speech worthy of being punished? For sedition. A classic example of this is this shocking tape which is being circulated. Now this video, that is many years old, of course, has suddenly resurfaced on the social media. In this video, a man believed to be someone called Ajit Sahi, someone allegedly linked to the what is called the IAMC, Indian American Muslim Council or something like that. And he's making a brazen statement. I want everyone to listen to this, that clearly endangers the country and the institutions that make it. Take a look at this tape going viral in the social media, and then our debate takes a different turn. Let's listen. Listen to this.
मैं आपको अपने पिछले 6 साल के इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बिना पर यह कह सकता हूं कि हिंदुस्तान में जितनी भी दहशतगर्द की वारदात होती है, मुझे पक्का यकीन है इसमें तमाम मरकजी एजेंसियों के भी हाथ होते हैं.
So I'll play that once more. Please listen to it once again, please. M.R. Venkatesh, in case we missed it the first time because it was a commotion, please listen to it again.
मैं आपको अपने पिछले 6 साल के इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बिना पर यह कह सकता हूं कि हिंदुस्तान में जितनी भी दहशतगर्द की वारदात होती है, मुझे पक्का यकीन है इसमें तमाम मरकजी एजेंसियों के भी हाथ होते हैं.
Straight question. Atikur Rahman, tell M.R. Venkatesh, is this sedition? What he said? He says that all the instances of terrorism in Hindustan, all the instances of terrorism in Hindustan are carried out by all the central agencies. Question being, is this sedition?
And do you accept this statement?
Yes.
Do you accept this statement, Atikurji? Do you endorse this?
He's questioning. Answer him. Answer him, MR. He is questioning. Answer him.
No, you cannot question anything.
I
don't have to answer any nasty question. See, I can also question you so many things. I can also question you just because he question you. No, please understand whether you endorse or not is the question. Now you answer it. Now I have put a question to you. No, you can also question me. You question me, but be sensible in your questioning. I am saying that man is seditious. I am saying that man is seditious. I am saying that anybody who endorses his view is also seditious. So please understand, I am putting a charge. I am answering you now. Listen to this. You are seditious if you are supporting him. You are clearly seditious if you are
since
supporting him.
People are complicating it. Simple. Why am I putting this out? Because I believe.
Are you the justice? As Arnab told you that you are justice and you are euphoric.
Sir, if you can't distinguish between just and a serious debate, I'm sorry to say you have to go to a psychiatrist.
Okay, I'll give one more example. Gaurav Bhatia, now the debate becomes very focused to this part of the debate. A lot of people responding right now. This is a very interesting debate. Interesting debate going on. Interesting debate because my concern is Atik, hear me. You see my concern. Where am I coming from? My concern is we are creating a Gaurav and Riju a la land situation where there is no sedition, which means you can say what the hell you want, you can abuse whoever you want, you can threaten the country, you can threaten the country's security, as this following tape which I am playing out now. Please listen. Riju and Gaurav will be back on the debate. But I want you to listen to this tape. This is my next tape, viewers. This is my next tape. Please hear it. 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 Yes.
Period.
भारत तेरे टुकड़े होंगे इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह भारत तेरे टुकड़े होंगे इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह हम चल कर कौन से हम चल शर्मिंदा है तेरे कातिल जिंदा है.
Riju, is that seditious? Please tell Gaurav.
I'll give you an answer. Irrespective of what political alignment I have, there is no, and even my party will say in one breath that there is no compromise with the integrity of the nation. There is no compromise on the security of our nation. Nation is above everything else, above every politics, above every political party. The point
is
I
that
was
seditious?
trying to make
Is that seditious? So Riju, to be reasonable, therefore, I would say, thank you so much. Therefore, Gaurav, Riju agrees with me that sedition exists, and therefore logically agrees there needs to be a sedition law. The only question is where should it be applied?
No, who are we to judge that? Who are you to judge it? Who am I to judge it?
No, I don't.
We are not the person.
Okay, Gaurav is on the debate.
Neither is Riju Datta nor is Gaurav Bhatia. Let the courts decide.
Of course, the courts will decide. I won't decide.
Now, Arnab, I will make my point and I hope I'll not be interrupted. You are asking a spokesperson of a party whose chief minister could not even bear with a meme that was put in by one of the...
Okay, let's not move that aside now. Let's not get into... Yeah, okay, you can put that down and continue.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
The second point, Arnab, now the second point.
The third
Now the second point.
cases in UP.
Now,
two on the debate, thank you.
Please ask him to be quiet.
Yeah.
Please. Yes. The second point, Arnab, is it a premature celebration for the Tukde Tukde gang?
No, you've
sympathizers of Afzal Guru,
that's
sympathizers of Kanhaiya Kumar. Arnab, let it make it very clear for the citizens of our country. There are provisions like Section 121 of the IPC waging war against the government of India, which is also there if they shout slogans against our country. It attracts death penalty. Second, there is National Security Act. There is UAPA. There is 153A promoting enmity between two sections of society, religion. So there are adequate provisions in various enactments that will be invoked for people who try to break our country or create unrest or try to incite people.
Yeah.
You were
No, I was
asking
just
me
pointing
something.
elsewhere. Thank you. I'll now play.
So those will not be spared.
Yeah. So I think we're sharpening the debate here right now, right? And I welcome at this point of time, I welcome Sankrant Sahu on the debate. Sankrant Sanu, welcome Sankrant. And I'm also welcoming Ehtesham Hashmi on the debate. Ehtesham is an advocate. And ladies and gentlemen, Vijay Patel is with us from Rajkot. Vijay Patel. Now Vijay is the one who has put out that tweet today. I think it went on Twitter, right Vijay? आपने ट्विटर में शायद डाला है वो आप जो कह रहे हैं कोई एक व्यक्ति है, आप कह रहे हैं उनका नाम अजीत शाही है ना? ये वीडियो में वो क्या कहते हैं, मैं एक बार और प्ले कर देता हूँ. Let's listen to that video once again, viewers. One second. Let's play that video once again. It was put out by Vijay Patel. We are still checking it, but it's interesting what is being alleged here. Okay, let's play it.
मैं आपको अपने पिछले 6 साल के इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बिना पर यह कह सकता हूं कि हिंदुस्तान में जितनी भी दहशतगर्द की वारदात होती है, मुझे पक्का यकीन है इसमें तमाम मरकजी एजेंसियों के भी हाथ होते हैं.
विजय पटेल, आपने जो ये ट्वीट सामने रखी, आपका व्हाट इज द पॉइंट यू आर मेकिंग? आप कौन सा पॉइंट वहां पे क्या पॉइंट रखना चाहते थे लोगों के सामने?
अर्नब, जो ये अजीत शाही जो है वो 2008 में एक आर्टिकल लिखते हैं तहलका में कि सिमी जो है वो कोई आतंकवादी संगठन नहीं है, उसके खिलाफ जो केसेस है वो फेक किए गए हैं. उसके बाद ये जो अजीत शाही है वो इंडियन अमेरिकन मुस्लिम काउंसिल करके अमेरिका में एक संस्था चल रही है, उनके एडवोकेसी डायरेक्टर के तौर पे ज्वाइन हो गए 2015 से आई थिंक. तो वो वहां पे भारत के खिलाफ प्रतिबंध लगे उसके लिए प्रयास कर रहे हैं. अभी हाल ही में आपने सुना होगा कि यूएस कांग्रेस में कुछ लोग गए थे, तो उसमें से मेन वो अजीत शाही थे और इंडियन अमेरिकन मुस्लिम काउंसिल थे. तो उसका ये वीडियो है. अजीत शाही जो है वो बयान दे रहे हैं कि भारत में जितनी भी वारदात होती है, आतंकी वारदात होती है, उसमें सिमी या कोई मुस्लिम संगठन का हाथ नहीं होता, बल्कि भारत की जो संस्थाएं होती है सीबीआई वगैरह उसका हाथ होता है.
So
मैंने यही पॉइंट लिया है.
So the question is, Ehtesham Hashmi, you heard that comment. Let's get Ehtesham in. Ehtesham is on the debate with Sankrant Sanu. Ehtesham, listen to this next bite, and then I will ask you a question. Okay? Ehtesham will be on the debate with Sankrant. Listen to this. Listen to this notorious bite again, please.
Yes, I am listening.
समझ रहे हैं? फौज के लिए और जितने भी जो भी यहाँ से सप्लाई जा रहा है बंद करो, और वो बंद कर सकते हैं क्योंकि चिकन नेक्स्ट मुसलमानों का है. वो जो इलाका है मुस्लिम अक्सरियत है. कन्हैया जैसे नेता क्या करेंगे? जाके इनकलाब के नारे लगवाएंगे, फोटो खिंचवाएंगे और चले आएंगे. क्या होंगे? हमारे अवाम की चेहरा होगा इनका, और उससे एक भी प्रोडक्टिव चीज नहीं निकली आज तक.
Okay, now there's another part of that soundbite where he says, cut off the chicken's neck from the rest of India. The Indian army should not get access to the chicken's neck. Simple question here. Let's not keep it complicated. Ehtesham, please tell Sankrant Sanu, is this sedition?
Actually, the law of sedition is created by British government to suppress the voice of dissent and to suppress the voice of our freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi.
You are comparing Sarjil Imam to Mahatma Gandhi.
Other leaders who were involved in freedom movement.
Shame.
Sarjil Imam is a freedom fighter.
Mahatma Gandhi as well. Yes. And in the very
Sarjil Imam is a freedom fighter according to you.
That is the definition of sedition. Sir, we are. That is the definition of sedition. Sir, if you are fighting the government and say that you want freedom from this country, that is the definition of sedition.
Now we are in
and I'm sorry to say that Sarji Imams are the people for whom
India,
the sedition law was
is Sarji Imam seditious?
Because now we are
No, Sankrant, one minute. Sankrant, Ehtesham is not telling me whether Sarji Imam is seditious. Why is he avoiding the answer, Sankrant? Can't hear you, Sankrant.
Matter is sub judice before court.
We are going on a
One minute. When let's hear Sankrant. Yes, Sankrant.
Technicality here.
I am a lawyer and I.
No, 1 minute. Ehtesham, 1 minute.
Yeah. So we are going on a technicality rather than looking at the crux of the matter. The most important is that in the sedition law, they are talking about disaffection towards the government established by law. So the sedition law is talking about disaffection towards the government. But the question is, how about disaffection towards the nation? The real question here is, let us say we even allow people to criticize the government or have disaffection towards the government. But how about when they're actually talking about breaking the nation, breaking India itself? And this is where they're avoiding answering this question. Well, should people be able to advocate the breaking of India? Is this acceptable or this is not acceptable?
Correct.
First we answer that question and then we can go into the
Precisely,
technicalities of the law.
I agree with you, Sankrant.
The most important question.
Sankrant, Ehtesham, can you please hear me? Thank you, please. Thank you. Because a question is being put and you're on a debate.
Yes.
Atik, why are you getting excited? Are you a Sarji Imam supporter also, besides being a Zakir Naik fan?
No.
What are you getting excited about?
Number one. Secondly, the criticism of the government does not equate to criticism of the nation state.
Okay, have you
You
finished?
are unnecessarily drawing conclusions.
No, I'm not drawing any conclusion. Gaurav is on the debate with you. 1 minute. Gaurav is on the debate on the left, and I'll give you an example, viewers. We ran part of the soundbite of Sarji Imam, but I'll tell you what the rest of it was. Gaurav, and just 1 minute. What he said was, we have to block the way for the army to reach Assam, and we also have to stop the supplies to the Indian army. And he said we can do this. The chicken neck corridor that connects the northeast with the rest of India is inhabited primarily by Muslims. We should create debris on the railway tracks and roads so that it takes them, that is the army and the government, at least 1 month to clear the things on the ground. It is our responsibility to isolate Assam. We have to cut off Assam, and only then the government will listen to us. Do you get it, or is it difficult for you to understand? If this is not sedition, what is, I say? What is? And if anyone says there is no sedition, I say this is sedition, this is it. Now let's have an open debate. Enough.
Violence.
No, enough playing with words. Gaurav is on the debate right now. Let's open up the debate. Gaurav. Let's talk reality. Let's not be bookish.
Arnab, these people don't read the Constitution. They don't even read the Indian Penal Code. You know, what is the distinction that he's trying to draw? He's saying that we can say anything against the government, that is not an offense, and nothing against the country. But as you rightly said, when you say, हमें आज़ादी चाहिए, कन्हैया कुमार, अफजल गुरु हम शर्मिंदा है, तेरे कातिल जिंदा है, Sharjeel Imam talking about severing the northeastern part of India. What does it amount to? It amounts to, even waging war. And the expression used in waging war against the country, section 121, Atikurji, this is for you. Whoever wages war against the government of India, because government of India reflects the will of the people, collective will of the people. Same term has been used in sedition section 124A. It says the government established by law. Please be quiet. मैं आपको फ्री में पढ़ा रहा हूँ. अर्नब, please इनको चुप करा लीजिए. ये हर बार ये लोग ये करते हैं. Please. The point is very simple. I remember Kanhaiya Kumar was arrested. He did not get a bail from the Delhi High Court. You know why? Because the Delhi High Court remarked, they said people like Kanhaiya Kumar cannot even spend a day where our brave army fights it out for the country. What are you saying? Why are you speaking in between?
Riju,
मैं आपके बीच में बोला था क्या जाकिर नायक fan, please be quiet. So Arnab, my point is very simple. That people like Kanhaiya Kumar can get a position in the Congress party, but these people are to be penalized just the way Sharjeel Imam
Riju, I think the volume down. Riju and Gaurav. Now to Gaurav pull back, he's asking
I want to ask one simple question, Mr. Bhatia. When Anurag Thakur says, Anurag Thakur says, देश के गद्दारों को गोली मारो सालों को.
You are a citizen. You could have filed a complaint. Did you? I'm asking you. Sonia Gandhi.
That is not sedition.
Sonia Gandhi said आर पार की लड़ाई है. After that riots took place. 55 citizens lost their life. Will you utter a word against Sonia Gandhi? And Mamata Banerjee, your leader had said civil war हो जाएगा अगर एनआरसी इंप्लीमेंट करोगे. सबसे ज्यादा इंसाइट तो ममता बनर्जी करती हैं. You remember that statement? If CA NRC is
when BJP says they will
there would be a civil war in the country. Mamta Banerjee said that. Are you not ashamed? Should you not
answer my question?
hang your head in shame? Shameless spokesperson of a shameless party and a shameless
right now. 1 minute. Atikur is on the debate. Thank you. Atikur is on the debate. Atikur and MR right now. Last 1 or 2 minutes on the debate. Atikur, 1 minute. MR is making a point to you. Atikur, MR is making a point. MR to Atikur.
Atikur, please understand. Atikur, please understand. If whatever
Sedition किस पर लगना चाहिए? किसने
सर आप पर लगना चाहिए सर. हो जाएगा तो आप पर भी लगा देंगे. तो चुप रहिए. So don't try to act too smart. सर तो because आप पर भी लग सकता है. ज्यादा मत बोलिए. क्योंकि जो नया सेडिशन लॉ आएगा, मैं गौरव जी से भी यही बोलूंगा कि you make it a much stronger potent law so that these type of people don't get away with daylight murder. This is what the country is lacking. The country has been too liberal and we have been tolerating these seditious people for too long. And we will get you, Mr. Atikur Rahman, don't talk. The Supreme Court will enact a law which is going to be too. Now you will feel for this day, mark my words. The Supreme Court will order a law which is going to be far more potent than what you are having today. 124A in its
I think we need a law that is effective. I would only say at the end of this very interesting debate, I think we will all agree that what we need is a law that will be effective, given the reality of this country. And none of us should be blind to the reality, and no anti-national should be allowed to benefit at all, or get away.
The state should be restricted.
I thank you all for this fantastic debate, ladies and gentlemen, and coming up on the other side, there is a group of people who want to see this country burn. They are wishing every single day that what happened in Sri Lanka happens in our country. Can you believe there is such a subset of people in our country? I'll tell you more about them when you come back with me on the other side.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality. To apply, visit amity.edu.
ऐसे लोग हैं जिन हिरासत में लेकर के लगातार पूछताछ कर रही है, एनआईए जांच कर रही है और पंजाब की जो खुफिया जो विभाग है वो भी इस पर नजर बनाए हुए है. और एक शख्स को जिसका नाम निशान सिंह है, हमें बताया जा रहा है कि उसको गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया है और उसका कनेक्शन जो है हरविंदर सिंह रिंदा से जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं स्टैब्लिश हो रहा है. हो सकता है कि अभी अगले कुछ घंटों में कुछ और गिरफ्तारियां हो और हो सकता है कि पंजाब पुलिस पूरे साजिश को बेनकाब कर दे और एक एक कड़ियां जोड़ने में कामयाब हो जाए.
Citizens have gathered in huge number here at Kashmiri Gate, and there is a constant resistance by the citizens against the bulldozer drive of the SDMC to push forward their anti-encroachment area.
In our protest, we will continue to put the pressure on the government of Delhi and government of India. Stop this communal bulldozer politics. Stop this bulldozer politics against the poor and the marginalized. The
bulldozer which is in full action. A couple of minutes back we saw a wall which was brought down by the JCB. It is a government land which was illegally encroached by these people, and when police officers have come here along with SDMC officers to bring down this illegally constructed land.
Exclusive visuals there of the launcher used in the Mohali attack on the Punjab intelligence headquarters.
This is the place where rocket launcher was spotted by this lady who is actually a local picking the rag, and even later she informed the police about a weapon lying on the roadside.
As a sensational slap in the face